There's something that's been on my mind, and I wanted to make this video earlier, but I suppose this should be something to entertain you guys a little while we wait for any sort of GTA 6 news. So let's get into it. Keep in mind, this is something subjective, and you might have a different opinion, and that's okay. One of the most iconic features the Grand Theft Auto games bring to the table are the radio stations. And over the years, with every new installment, the trend was to increase the array of either number of stations or music selection within the stations. I grew up playing GTA games and they helped shape and make me realize what my music tastes were. Of course, as I got older, I also started appreciating some stations that I didn't as a child. You know how it is, the older you get, the more you begin to see and understand things you didn't before. So, why do I think the radio stations in GTA 5 were a downgrade compared to GTA 4? To me, it's fairly simple. You see, in GTA 5, the radio stations I found myself listening to were extremely limited compared to even older GTAs like Vice City and San Andreas. The only reason I'm keeping those games out is because they were from the 3D era, so I'll make a separate video ranking all the radio stations and songs at some point. I also have to be fair and mention that not every radio station and its respective genres have an exact counterpart that carries over to the next installment because Rockstar tries to bring some stations that match the vibe of the game, aside from what's usually there. In GTA 5, I only really listened to Los Santos Rock Radio and Radio Mirror Park, and every once in a while it tuned into Nonstop Pop and Space 103.2, but for very specific songs. In contrast, I listened to most of GTA 4's radio stations, with the exception of the classics and Massive B sound system. We have to remember that both games had their radio stations more limited at the time they released, and only after DLCs and continuous updates their radio stations were able to reach their full potential, so I'm judging their radio stations in their complete form. One thing I love is Rockstar putting some known bands and singers alongside lesser known ones, which made me discover some gems of music. What I will do here is compare the radio stations by putting all my favorite songs of that radio station on screen for you guys to see the title and a couple for you guys to hear. We're starting with rock, and it's Los Santos Rock Radio versus Liberty Rock Radio.
In the burning heart, just about to burst. There's a quest for answers and unquenchable thirst. In the darkest night, rising like a spire. In the burning heart, the unmistakable fire. In the burning highway to the danger zone. Riding to the danger zone. All we hear is Radio Gaga, Radio Goo Goo, Radio Gaga. All we hear is Radio Gaga, Radio Goo Goo, Radio Gaga. 'Cause I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride. I'm wanted, dead or alive. 'Cause I'm a cowboy, I got the night on my side. So it's on and on and on. Oh, it's on and on and on. It goes on and on and on. Heaven and hell. Now I can see tomorrow, but I know you're always there. You taunt, you tease me, mama, but I never can keep away.
Both stations are amazing, and even the number of favorite songs is the same between them. So to me, Los Santos Rock Radio and Liberty Rock Radio are effectively tied. I really love rock. Next comparison I have is Vice City FM and Nonstop Pop FM. They are more or less counterparts. Vice City FM plays exclusively 1980 songs, while Nonstop Pop plays a mix of 80s, 90s, and 2000s music for the most part. Nonstop Pop had more 80s and 90s songs added to the station after the port to the PS4/Xbox One versions and onwards.
Lady, hear me tonight, 'cause my feeling is just so right as we dance by the moonlight. Can't you see you're my delight? Lady, I just feel like I won't get you out of my mind. Everybody's got a bad reputation. Oh yeah, oh yeah. What we need is adult education. The back to school is a bad situation. Oh yeah, oh yeah. What you want is all I want. Education. Ain't nothing but a mistake. I never wanna hear you say, I want it that way. You're the voice, try and understand it. Make the noise and make it clear. We're not gonna sit in silence. We're not gonna live with fear. You're the voice, try and understand it.
Give a little bit of heart and soul. Give a little bit of love to grow. Give a little bit of heart and soul, and don't you make me believe. Give a sign I need to know. A little bit, little bit. Give a little bit of heart and soul. Give a little bit of love to grow. Waiting for a star to fall.
Carry your heart into my arms. That's where you belong, in my arms, baby, yeah.
Waiting for a star to fall.
Carry your heart into my arms. That's where you belong, in my arms, baby, yeah. Thinking I got a hand, wishing I was lucky. Wishing I was lucky. Wishing I was lucky. Like digging in the gutter. Wishing I was lucky. I was wishing I was lucky. Digging in the gutter.
Moving on, we have Radio Broker and Vinewood Boulevard Radio, which are more or less counterparts. However, Radio Broker plays contemporary rock and Vinewood Boulevard Radio plays modern rock, at least according to GTA Fandom Wiki. For me, there's no real contest here. Radio Broker comes on top by far.
California girls, they don't believe in nothing. California girls, they don't believe in nothing. They don't believe in nothing. Feelings are so
Next comparison is between Blonde Los Santos and The Vibe. Both stations mainly play R&B and soul music. Blonde Los Santos has a bit more variety in genres with some hip hop and electronica. I will add here that I am very much not an R&B guy. It's not a genre I particularly seek or enjoy. I only ever fully listened to Blonde Los Santos about 3 times and I didn't really like most of the songs there. However, I can't say the same about The Vibe because there are quite nice songs there that even a non-R&B guy like me enjoyed listening to, even to this day. And I found myself tuning into the station a couple times.
What to do? Make him pay for leaving you, my fine. Used to pay forever. So if a fresh new love comes in, I won't say those words again. Instead, I'll say I try to love and protect you with all my heart, long as you want me to, baby. We don't always mean the things we sometimes do. Look at you, you know we're so in love. Baby, die, rest a while. You're moving my emotions. Have you ever loved somebody? Can you learn to love somebody the way somebody loves you? Have you ever known that feeling? Ooh, that special feeling when somebody loves you. You got me hanging on the string now.
The masquerade.
You got me hanging on the string now.
I ain't your plaything.
I'm fed up 'cause all you wanna do is criticize.
Next, we have the worst case scenario, in my opinion, and that's between East Los FM and San Juan Sounds. I'll mention that the genres aren't exactly the same. San Juan Sounds plays Latin hip hop and reggaeton, while East Los FM is more specifically Mexican oriented with regional Mexican hip hop. But I think Rockstar could have done a lot better than East Los FM turned out to be in the end, if the goal was to bring a Latin American radio station. This isn't to offend anyone, but I think East Los FM sucks. I don't really like any song there, and I find some of them annoying, like the one everyone knows from the memes.
Un, dos, tres, cuatro. Eso. Shut up!
Keep in mind, this is my opinion, and East Los FM is a radio station that people either love or hate. Don't see anything in between most of the time.
Salada disco baila una diva virtual. Chequea cómo se menea. Chequea cómo se menea. Chequea cómo se menea. Tiene algo de robot en su táctica. Sexy movimiento. Suelta. Y tu perfume combina con el viento. Qué rico huele. Oye, chula, ¿sabes qué? Me desespero. Quisiera sentir tu cuerpo. Es el momento de venir a mí, no pierdas más tiempo. Ven, bailalo, ay, ven, baila.
Then there are radio stations without direct counterparts in either game. I'll start with Vladivostok FM. It's a radio station that plays Eastern European music of all genres. Later in the Ballad of Gay Tony, it played EuroDance and house music. I didn't really listen to Eastern European songs until I played GTA 4, but after GTA 4, I looked for these songs on occasion.
Группа крови на рукаве, мой порядковый номер на рукаве. Пожелай мне удачи в бою, пожелай мне не остаться в этой траве, не остаться в этой траве. Раздеваться нету смысла, все случится очень быстро, все завертелось, ты меня совсем не слышишь, от любви быстрее дышишь,
Горячее лето, бессонное утро, схожу от тебя с ума. Летает за ветром, считает минуты, горячая страсть моя. Горячее лето, я чувствую это, придумала все сама.
After it is K109 The Studio. It plays disco music. I really enjoy listening to the songs, especially when I feel a little energetic.
Now they got a slip, 'cause the brakes ain't fit for a kid to grow up in. Let's find a place, they say, somewhere far away, with no blacks, no Jews, and no gays. Oh God, they go wide. Oh God, they go wide.
I surround you with my loving arms. Won't be long till you surrender. I won't give up till you surrender. I won't give up, no, till you surrender. I won't give up, won't give up till you surrender. I won't give up.
Basta, basta. Are you ready to do the basta? Go to the front and go to the back. Go to the front, then go to the back. Two to the front, the two to the back. Front, back, then.
Next is Radio Mirror Park. It's my second favorite radio station in GTA 5, and I really, really love and really enjoy chilling to the music in Radio Mirror Park. I think you guys get my point. I won't dive into every single radio station of both games because there are too many stations and too many songs. And that's all I have to say for this video. I will make 2 follow-up videos to this one, or that's a plan at least. I want to make a tier list of my top radio station hosts, and I also want to list my favorite radio stations across all GTA games. So, what are your favorite radio stations and songs? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe and drop a like, and I'll see you all in the next one.